Welcome to another Newsmakers Network video. I'm Jacob. Here at Newsmakers Network, we have something called Studio A. You might recognize it for a lot of our great content we create there, like TCG Buzz, Political Radar, and Gaming Buzz. However, as we grow, we realized we really need to have a second studio. We selected a location, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, for our new studio. We call it Studio B. And we have a lot of great equipment here that we thought it might be fun to show off a little. So we're going to do some great unboxing videos of all this content. And once we have the studio finished, we're going to do a grand tour. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. And as a little bit of a side note, our boss didn't actually tell us what's in a lot of this stuff. So it's going to be just as much of a surprise for me as it is for you. Let's get started. All right, guys. So I do know what this product here is. We had a couple brief discussions talking about which one of these particular items we were going to buy. I do not know that much about it. I could have actually researched it in the past few minutes before we actually started recording, but I was too busy checking Facebook. So I'm going into this pretty blind. Okay, don't say anything. No. You ruined it. End of video. We're done. What model number is this?
GY-HM170UA.
That's a mouthful. So, we didn't even mention this is a JVC.
Yep.
What is this item? Let's find out. If you're guessing toaster, no.
I don't even think they make toasters.
No, they don't. Oh. All right. So, does this part lift out? All right. Pass me the documentation. Limited warranty. We have the full guide for it as well. I'm not going to open them right now. Go into it. Going to do this totally blind. Also, I'm not sure if this will come off on camera, but the color of this box is actually kind of weird. It's like an off orange.
Yeah.
We'll pass that along that way. Darian, why don't you just take everything out?
Well, I just got the power adapter out.
Okay.
And the battery.
The battery. Hint. Some people might know just from this itself. Once I get it, here, I'll open it. Some people might know what this is or have an idea just based off of that.
One of the cords, pretty long.
Power cable. Power brick. Lift that.
A very nice lens hood.
A lens hood. Me and these things have history.
Ooh, this will be fun.
Oh, we'll get into this, huh? But let's wait till we get the big item out. Anything else in the box?
This is big.
Let me see. Anything else in there? No. Wait.
Nope.
No. That is an empty box. We'll pass that along this way. So, would you like to unwrap it and reveal what it is? People might guess from this or even this, but...
They'll know from the title.
Oh, yeah. Well...
Ooh, that's pretty substantial.
That is very large.
Lightweight, though.
All right. So, it's a camera.
I might have to just move to the Milwaukee studio. Holy crap.
Just so you can use this camera?
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to peel that off so you can get in and put the lens hood on.
Yeah, I'll
See,
do it.
see, Darian's doing it this time. We've learned from the past, year and a half?
Are you having your are you having flashbacks?
Flashbacks, yes.
Vixia? Okay, this one's a little bit different. It's not as straightforward as the other cameras that we use, the Vixias.
Yeah, we in the other studio, the cameras we use, we actually did an unboxing a long time ago, and if you want to laugh, you can actually click the card that should be on screen in order to watch that. It's bad. I mean, even worse than this. It's bad. But we use Canon.
I thought we were going to get a laugh out of me not failing this.
We use Canon Vixia HFG 30s and 40s. All right, forget the lens hood.
I will get this.
No, just wasting too much time on it. He's still going.
Oh,
No. Now you can't put that on.
We have manual adjustments here.
Okay. So I think the thing I want to talk about while you're going over the device itself is this big shiny lettering on the side here. What does that say?
4K cam.
This camera does do 4K, and that's really nice for us because our Studio B will have full 4K compatibility.
This will be our HDMI camera.
So the thing that most interests me isn't the camera itself. I know that's bad to say, but this thing here. This is inline like controls for it. You know, you've got quick access to some of the common controls that you'd have. On the here itself, we have zoom, though that's interesting. We've got the zoom. We've got low, medium, and high. We have a adjustment dial, and we have the recording button, which you do have to hold. It says so. And I want to see if this is anything. Some channel switching and some audio input switching on the side here as well. That's quite nice and handy. I mean, you can fit it in your hand. That's how handy it is. Are you messing around with it some more? Do you have anything you'd like to say about it, or?
It definitely looks more complicated hardware-wise, but having more of the features on the outside will definitely make it a little bit easier to manage all of these different functions, like white balance, your channels, your gains, your iris. That's definitely handy to have, and then the actual zoom, different zoom adjusters on the
So what I'm interested in is I haven't seen a JVC camera since the days of VHS tapes. And I've never really associated JVC with being, you know, a high-end camera company. So I'm interested to see, with this camera in particular, how it stacks up to Canon or Canon cameras or to other high-end cameras, like Nikon, I guess. It's JVC. I wouldn't expect that, but from all intents and purposes, this seems like a very, very nice camera, and I'm excited to see some footage we record with it. All right, I guess that's everything. You know, I'm sure there are plenty of details we could talk about with this camera, but I just don't know enough to do so. There are plenty of switches and dials and gizmos on the camera itself. I think our producer's going to die from me calling them gizmos.
I'm dying right next to you.
Okay. So make sure to like this video, subscribe to Newsmakers Network if you haven't done so yet. Make sure to leave us a comment below letting us know, you know, hey, do you think this camera is worth it, or should we have gone with, you know, something more standard from Nikon or Canon or something like that, or Red maybe? No thanks. We don't have the budget for that right now. But maybe if you subscribe and tell your friends, you know, about this fabulous channel. Also, well, that's actually really nice with the handle on it. I got distracted by that. Make sure to check the link in the description below.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, we have more.
You're off on your tangent, Jake.
I know. I actually forgot we had a second box to open at the same time. Yeah, so when we ordered this camera, we got this for free.
It's almost like it's turning into a transformer now, because I kind of think I know what's in this box. These are fun to pop.
It's a microphone. Standard XLR input, and it's
Hold
just
your
a...
horses, Jacob. I am going to show what it does.
Oh, you actually want to...
It is XLR.
You're going to feed it through.
Find the right angle.
All right. So it's just a nice XLR microphone for it.
I'm not sure how to hold this.
And, you know, once we put a nice Adamus on it, perhaps the Ninja Fire that we recently did an unboxing of, Cardigan, look at that, giving our editors more work. Once we put that on top as well, this will be a real behemoth.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I'm gonna call it man cam because it just seems girthy and big.
Okay then. Well, if you like this video, I don't see why you would, but press the like button. If you dislike this video, I don't blame you. Dislike this video. Then, tell Darian in the comments that he's the terrible person. Subscribe. I know I got through some of this stuff earlier, but I'm saying it again. And make sure to check the link out in the description to find out where you can pick one of these up for yourself. Oh, boy, dude. We need to just stop this. Goodbye.